This week, I've noticed how much my son tries to imitate the people around him. Whether that be just basic gestures to actual personality and traits that we all have. My son will see us do something and then literally try it in that instant. Whether it's snapping your fingers, whether it's blowing a kiss, whether it's pointing at you. He kind of is starting to pick up a lot of, traits that we all have in this house, which is why it's essential that, since I can never know when he's watching my actions or if he'll be affected by every one of my deeds, it's kind of essential that I present positive qualities for him at all times. And that's in life. You always want to present positive qualities at all times, but especially when you have a young 1-year-old or a young child, period, who is basically learning his world for the first time and trying to emulate everything that's around them. So this week it's been very interesting because, I want to show him things. Like, I'm starting to do things in front of him specifically just so he can see me do them. And then in this age, get it ingrained in his head that maybe one day that's what you'll do too. So, about to cut my hair, and mini me is fitting to watch. Speaking of hair, what age are you supposed to cut your child's hair? For real, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really in a rush to cut it, but I don't want it to look wild. I just don't trust a lot of the barbers around here, cause I got these bumps on the back of my neck that I ain't finna show y'all. Like, they're nowhere near as bad as some people who I've seen, but it has come from like dirty clippers here in South Jersey. So I, to this day, ever since I got those bumps back when I was like 12, have never let a barber in South Jersey cut my hair. Huh? You sleepy? But so I'm about to cut the dome up real quick, cut my face, and see what that look like. And he won't be my little helper. You gonna be my helper, man? You gonna help me? You gonna help me cut my hair? You gonna help me cut my hair? So we just out here walking a little bit, letting the boy come out here and get some fresh air, really. figured the more walking he can do, the more comfortable he'll be to start taking his own steps. So, right now we just out here. Ain't that right, son? Son, say hi. You see, you walking. Yeah, you walking. Come on, let's walk a little more. So we were going to walk around at least the street, but this is a slow process, so we might just do a lap or two around the house. Huh, son? Funny thing is, he's actually barely hanging on to my finger, but you know, he's kind of leading us stuff when he stops. And good, doing a good job. Look how he's just hanging on just to my finger, and he's barely doing that. Having fun? You see yourself? I want him to run around in the grass, but our grass just got treated and all kinds of chemicals and crap in there, and on my forehead yet. So my forehead back in the grass. Uh-oh. He's so silly. You walking, my big boy. You walking. See yourself? Oh, hang on to daddy real quick. Good boy. Mwah. Good boy. You did all that walking. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. How great is it to just be able to walk outside on a beautiful spring day with your kid, just enjoying the fresh air. Man, it's a feeling that I can't even describe into words, no matter how poetic I could be, how much of a lyricist I could be. It's just something that you can't explain unless you are in that boat where you can say, you know what? This is what life is about. This is where it's at. This is, you know, you can't take these worldly possessions with you when you're called home, but while you're here, this is what it's about. So we worked on walking again this week, and the sheer fact that my son was outside walking, holding my hand, it was just amazing. Just amazing. Look, huh? You see? That'd be a good day to come out here and just walk around for a little bit. And just sit outside and enjoy some fresh air, because you be in the house all the time. is about to be the last unhealthy meal before I start this diet mess to make sure I'm cruise ship ready by July. My favorite type of pizza is breaded chicken pizza. You gotta put a little bit of Lowry's on there. Y'all know I don't like free advertising, but put a little bit of Lowry's on there. And I typically drink a Mountain Dew, but because they need a $10 minimum in order for you to use your card, I got a soda, which is a Fanta. But I'm about to go in. About to head out to work, but before I do, I'm gonna start this 7-day fast loss cleanse before I go on this, well, not before, because I'm gonna start dieting today as well. But this 7-day cleanse from Yancey. Yo, I swear you turn on the lights in this kitchen and it doesn't get bright. This mug smells like pure science. So, 8 ounces of water and 48 grams of this mess. So, all mixed up, ready to go, shaken and stirred. I don't know about 8 ounces. I might need like double shots of this mug. For real. Well, bottoms up. Smells good. Why does it have to be so thick? Good grief. You definitely need this mug with like cold water. I'm on a diet. Ever since engagement to my wife, I've gained literally 30 pounds over the last 2 years. That's what happens when you marry a baker, a cook, you know. So now that I have a son who's active, who is watching what I do, you know, I definitely have to go back to dieting and hitting the gym and just getting my weight down to where I want it to be, so that way I don't lose control, because that's people just let things go and the next thing you know they're 60 pounds overweight, borderline obese, and that's just not where I'm trying to go. So I've been going back to the gym, I'm dieting, I'm watching what I eat, I'm borderline counting every single calorie that goes in my body and counting every single calorie that I burn. But for the most part, I'm just trying to live a healthier lifestyle. Who would have known that cookies every day would make you fat? Then when Keisha got pregnant, you know, 2 months afterwards, it really went downhill because I was picking up weight, kind of like with her, not as like sympathy weight, but just, you know, we weren't really caring what we were eating because we were eating for 3. Those days are over. I have a goal. I'm in what's called my transformational 30s, which means I'm about to be 30 this year. By the time December 19th, 2015 comes, when I turn 30 years old, I want to feel great. I want to look great. I just want to start 30s not carrying any baggage from 20s. And so that's what we're working on now. Where are you going? Where are you going? Slow down. What's up? Logan and I. Eating some Apple Jacks. Want some more? Want some more? Eat the Apple Jacks. Mmm. 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 Is it good? Okay. Good. 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 Okay. I'll take your word for it. Good? Mm-hmm. Y'all know I don't like free advertising, but I don't know what Apple Jacks are, but they don't taste like apple. But I like them. Funny thing is I'm semi-lactose intolerant. It's gonna be a rough night. Mm-hmm. You eating Apple Jacks? Eat your Apple Jacks, man. Mmm. Mm-hmm. What you doing? Hmm? You drooling all down your neck and in your shirt and stuff, boy. It must be good. Mmm. Mmm. Thanks for the drooly, spitty hands. You want some? You want some? You want some? Yeah. Yes? Good? Wait, is that good? Is it good? Uh-huh. It's good. Is it good? Good. Mmm. Yum yum. Wait a minute, this is black and this is polo. No. Why is it that kids, whenever they get like crap on their hand, they always want to just touch you and be friendly with you, like, oh, daddy. It'd be all like snot and boogies and stuff. Kids are definitely rude. Come on, son, you showing on my light skin color. Get out of here. Mm-hmm. Good? Awesome. Good. 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 Mm-hmm. Let Daddy wipe some of this drool off your face because you look like you ain't eaten in years. This drool. Mmm. 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 You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Don't you hate when people chew extra ignorant?
You want to give y'all a milk kiss? Yeah, you do? Nah. Good? Okay, let me know.
So, Logan is starting to become his own character. His personality is shining through so clear nowadays. He's going to be a funny kid. He has a sense of humor that is simply amazing, from the always just squinting your face and just breathing and stuff, to just having the little smirks. He's just a hilarious little person. And I can't wait to bring more of that out of him, because I'm hilarious. And if I'm hilarious, then he has no choice but to be hilarious himself. So I'm just looking forward to, this whole growing and watching a little person from conception to where they are now just develop as, a full out person. This 1 year process is much different than newborn. Newborn, you're always trying to do is get him to hold his head up and, smile on command. Now you're teaching them like real fundamentals of personhood. Is that a word? Teaching them fundamentals of just life, teaching them how to be a person, and him understanding, what it is. So I'm just looking forward to all of that. And although I'm not rushing it, I just wish I could see down the line and just see how everything turns out. But you know what? I'm gonna definitely enjoy the ride as we go on it.